Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kayden Show, today's best country mix. And joining me right here is Chahana. Hey, how's it going? Did I say your name right?
Hello. Hi.
I didn't even want to attempt to say your last name because I felt like that was going to fail.
Zeitung. Zeitung.
Zeitung. Okay, thank you. So,
It's
how are you doing
harder than it
today?
is.
Yeah. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. It's been a rough week. I've been training a lot, but I'm sore, but it's been a good week. I'm good.
Well, that's good to hear. So, kind of tell us a little bit on how you got your start in doing martial arts.
Well, I first started off in ballet, which was the studio across from my now Taekwondo studio.
Hmm.
And I guess I didn't like dancing. It was just weird. I didn't like the tutus or anything.
Hmm.
But across the street was the Taekwondo studio, which I go to now. And I just started then when I was 2.
That's awesome. So, you've definitely been doing this for a while.
Yes.
Hmm. Um, so you're also an ATA ambassador. Can you tell everyone a little bit about that and what it is?
Yeah, so an ATA ambassador is when I like go to these ATA tournaments or videos and I post how I can teach them how to be confident, how they can have discipline and respect to others and themselves, and most importantly, I inspire and I empower others. So that's kind of what an ATA brand ambassador does.
Gotcha. Do you have someone that inspired you to start doing this?
Um, I mean, my instructors inspire me to work harder every day, but again, I started when I was very young. So I just kind of came to Taekwondo not knowing what it was or anything what to do. But nowadays, my instructors inspire me a lot.
Absolutely. And I looked at your social media, and my God, you can do some good flips. Let me
Thank
tell
you.
you right now. You're welcome for
Lots of
sure.
training.
Yeah, I bet it probably takes you a long time to work on
Hmm.
that. Hmm.
2 to 4 to 6 hours a day, usually.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. Um, let's kind of talk about your recent showing in Danger Force. How was that?
Yes. Oh my God, the best experience ever. The castmates were awesome. The directors, the workers on the show were awesome. And it was just super fun creating the character Cave Kid. It was amazing.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. Um, where can people check you out on social media?
Um, on Instagram, I'm Hana. That's usually what I really post on.
Okay, got it. Can you spell that for everyone so we know?
um, I am and then CHA and then AH. Just
Got it.
I am
Thank you.
Hana.
Yeah. So, have you been in any other TV shows?
I've been in Game Shakers and I've been on several talk shows like the Steve Harvey Show, Little Big Shots, Wonderama, and many more morning shows.
That's great.
And
For
Game of
sure.
Talents, kind of.
hmm Yeah. Do you have a favorite television show or movie you like watching?
Ooh, um, either between Stranger Things and Outer Banks. I'm kind of starting the Vampire Diaries, trying to get more into it, but right now, Stranger Things.
Awesome. If you could act with anyone, who would it be and why?
Oh, this is a hard question. This is coming. It's between ooh, it's between Chris Pratt, um, Zac Efron, and Dwayne the Rock Johnson. It's between those three. I can't pick one of those three.
What is the one thing that you most enjoy about acting?
It's just creating a character between anything. It's just super fun creating a new character. Like for Cave Kid or Sophie, which I played, and Game Shakers, it was just so fun creating my own different character outside of my own character
Right.
myself.
hmm
But it's just
Yeah,
creating a character and meeting new people is awesome.
absolutely, for sure. And from those two different shows, they were like
Mhm.
two totally different people. So that's
Right.
must have been of interest for you for
Mhm,
sure.
yeah.
Uh-huh. But to become like this other girl in one show and then like this whole
Right.
monster type
Right.
person, it must have been really interesting for you.
Change your personality is awesome.
Yes, absolutely, for sure. When you were asked to become an ATA ambassador, how did you feel about it?
Ooh, that was it was weird because I usually just did Taekwondo and I was like, wait, what is an AJ brand ambassador? Because again, I was like 8 and I wasn't really
Right.
like old enough to understand what even ambassador meant. But again, my parents told me everything and I was like, okay. that's going to be fun. And I'm
Yeah.
still here. I'm still doing it. Super fun. I was excited.
Yes, absolutely, for sure. What advice would you give someone that wants to either start doing acting or martial arts?
Well, it's first martial arts. If you want to do it for just a hobby or fun or just a little sport, it's fun. It can be very competitive if you're wanting to do like the competitions. That's going to be a long journey and you'll have to work really hard. Even with the other one, but it's two different types of things. If you want to do it for fun or you want to get it into like doing competition. With acting, funnest thing ever. I mean, you do have to learn as you go. You sometimes get sad that you don't get roles, but you learn to get off of that and you're like, okay, I just have to keep going. So
Absolutely, for sure.
everyone's different. So whatever they feel like, they'll do.
Yeah, for sure. How many different instructors and coaches have you worked with?
I have now 5. I've had like 10 in the past, but now I work with just 5. I'm very loyal to them. I love them, and we'll just count 5.
Awesome. Do you have any upcoming projects that we can look forward to?
I do, but I cannot talk about them. Sadly,
Okay.
I want to tell everyone, but I cannot. Sorry.
Yes, that's okay. No worries. You're good. I understand for sure.
Mhm.
Let's see. Is there anything else that I forgot that you'd like to share?
Um. Well, I just want to say, everyone, stay strong, stay very respectful to others, and just always be yourself. Strong as the new
Absolutely, for sure. Oh, and also, kind of tell us a little bit on something that you learned during this whole pandemic.
Well, I've learned a lot how to stay very patient with
hmm
myself. Most importantly, I did do a lot of taekwondo pre-COVID, or yeah, pre-COVID, and then during COVID, a few months after, I started getting into acting more. I've done like 100 auditions, no joke, in the pandemic.
Oh
So I've
wow.
gotten more into acting, and I had to pick and choose. Do I want to do taekwondo and go do more competitions, or do I want to do a few competitions and stick more to acting? And of course, I picked stick more to acting because I want to know what my future can hold, and acting really can push me there because that's my
Yeah,
dreams.
absolutely. Did you film during the pandemic?
I filmed a few things, Danger Force, of course. I
Yes, of
can't see
course.
the other few, but I did film during the pandemic. Yes.
Yeah. How was that?
Ooh, it was super fun. I mean, it was a little weird because I have filmed pre-COVID, so it was a little different. I had to wear my mask. They have
hmm
awesome COVID. We call them COVID police people because they're always like, witness, be awesome, but they're awesome. They're the best. I feel so much safe on so much. I feel safe on the set. They keep me so safe, but it's a little different, gotta say. But it's awesome. I get to act, so
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Kind of tell us a little bit on how you got your start in doing acting.
well, I did little bits and pieces like there. I mean, my acting coach tried to get me out there a little bit more, but we were so focused on Taekwondo, we didn't really go into acting until, like I said, more during the pandemic.
Absolutely, for sure. Um, let's see here. If you could meet any actor that you've never met or actress, who would it be and why?
Um, I'm gonna go with one of the girls now because I have said a lot of
Yeah, go
men.
ahead.
Hmm. I think I'm gonna go with Emma Watson because I feel like she's a very bold and strong person, and I really look up to her as an actor and a person, human being. So
hmm
Emma Watson is a good choice for me.
Absolutely. If you could play any character in a show that you have not been in, what would it be?
Oh, I would love to play Black Widow, like a younger version, maybe something like that. It's an awesome character. I don't know if that's a
Yeah,
show. That's more like a movie, but
yeah,
Black Widow.
that works. Yeah, for sure. If someone was going to make a movie about you, what would it be about and who would play you?
Well, who would play me? Well, if I'm older, then depends on what age I'm at and what state of point in my future or past I would be in. I don't know who would play me because I'm still trying to grow as a human being right now. I'm still trying
Yeah.
to figure out. I'm the type of person that lets the future take me to where I go. I don't like to
Mhm.
plan out my future. I just kind of go with the flow. But if it happens in like 10 years when I'm like 20 or 23, it would probably be about my like whole life of how I've like been through drama and people I've loved. I've lost a lot of people I loved due to all this drama, and just how hard it takes to become who you want to become. So
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I think it'd be really cool if they made a martial arts movie about you.
oh yes,
Yeah, that'd be great.
yeah. Most of the drama was actually for Taekwondo. Just a lot of drama. That's the thing that people don't understand is some people get like very like, oh my god, like I get very excited over
Yeah.
Taekwondo. So there's a lot of drama, like you won and I want to win. I am not a drama person. I'm like, okay, can we just settle things? It's all be one happy family. But some people aren't like that. But it's okay.
Yeah, some people are different. Everyone's different, to be honest.
Everyone's
So
different,
yeah, yeah, for sure. When was your first performance doing either martial arts or acting?
I think my first big performance was the Katie Kirk show when I was, I think, 3 or 4, between there. I think 4, but
Yeah.
Katie Kirk show was big. And I honestly remember a tiny bit where I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, you're in a tournament, you're gonna do good. There's just a big camera in front of your face. I'm like, okay, Mom. But yeah.
For sure. And my last question for you: when you guys did rehearsal, what did you guys do during that time? When you were off a rehearsal as well?
For what? Sorry.
In acting. Yeah.
In acting. In rehearsal, they just bring all the cast members out if they need them for that scene. They just go over, all right, what would look best as your character or what would look better. And it's just super fun because sometimes they have something in their head and they change it because once you get out there, they want you to look the best. And they're just so amazing. So, in one of the scenes, I was smashing the little like science bottles. It was first where I'm like smashing them on the side. Then they told me right when we went to film, Hannah, I actually want you to smash some down and like break whatever you need to. Like the table I broke when I was filming one part of a table. But it works good for the scene. So yeah, but the changes,
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Well, I just want to say a huge thank you to Channah for joining us right here on the King Gordon Show Day's Best Country Mix. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. No problem. You're welcome.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.